to a new modern video. The new cards from the new Magic set are out, and I'm playing them today in my Affinity deck. It is Krang Mastermind, 8 mana, 1/4, Affinity for artifacts, and if you have fewer than 4 cards in it, you draw equal to the difference, and it gets +1/+0 for each other artifact you control. So it's quite a large threat that can draw up to 4 cards. And then Skateboard, which is maybe an upgrade to Lava Spore Boots. Very, very similar cards. This list top 8 for season. So actually there's, sorry, explosives as well in the list. And it's, very, very similar to the others Affinity list I've been playing so far on my channel. Every time I play Affinity, I have a fantastic record on my stream. So let's hope the trend continues with this one. Thank you, Tanzark, for the 8 month. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, 2 new cards, which is, not that, lately. There's not that many cards have impacted Modern, so seeing 2 new cards already in a deck that was already one of the best is interesting, because, if this card, like, overperforms, you can play more copies. And this one, I mean, in my Legacy deck, I played Affinity, and I also played Skateboard over Lava Spore Boots, and I have to say, it was never relevant, the top ability. My opponent never had a creature, although if they have 1 creature, sometimes they can just die to your 2 construct from Urza Saga, because what you do is you make a construct end of turn, then you make another construct, you give the Skateboard, you tap the blocker, and then you can deal like a lot of damage out of nowhere. So that could be an upgrade. Of course, Lava Spore Boots as Ward 1, which is never bad, but overall the 2 cards are very similar. This this is an upgrade, but maybe not a big one. Okay. My hand isn't that good, but we do have weapons turn 2, followed by some explosives, which is a combo. So I think I'm gonna keep it. Because what you do is you make munitions, then you stack the munition to the explosives, and you shoot damage. Plus, I have the Kappa, which is the best card in the deck. Opponent's already mulligan to 5, so it's good. Also 5 and starts with Urza's Tower. Okay. That's very good. Yeah, land go. Easy. Hmm. Arkborn Ravager. Okay. Um, I think I'm gonna play turn 2 Kappa Cannoneer. I see no reason not to. Making more munitions. This is at least 8 damage that I have in play already. Cannoneer, of course, is ward 4, so it's not gonna die easily, and it's gonna deal a lot of damage. Yeah, Mox Opal. It was it was a fantastic draw. Definitely the best draw possible here. This deck is very scary, Affinity. Because, like, even if you have a sideboard like Meltdown or Wrath of the Skies, you're just dying easily to what I have. There's really no clean answer. I mean, I guess Shutterstorm is a clean answer. Are we lethal next turn? Maybe with Arkbar Ravager. We'll see. Opponent can also be playing Karn, so then we have to kill the Karn. In Legacy, when I was playing Affinity, I played against the Karn deck, and it was so bad. It was so bad. Hey, how's this other they're playing, which is just Ugin's Labyrinth go? Hmm. I'm gonna go second weapons manufacturing. Yeah, I was on coverage. Yeah, a game versus Forge. Then I go Mox Opal. Um, Trigger. Then I go Ravager. Turn 3 win. Pretty strong. Turn 3, no cards in hand, and win. Okay, so I'm playing against Tron. I'm gonna bring in the 3 Dumping Spheres. Uh, and the 2 Consign to Memory. And the Blood Moon. Maybe the Galvanic Blast as well. I'm gonna cut the Skateboard, the Needle, sorry, the Spell Bomb, the Shadow Spear, the Tormod's Crypts. I'm becoming a little bit slower, but I think it makes sense. On the Okay, game number 2. The opponent mauls to 6 and starts the Vexing Bubble. Strong start, stopping my Mox Opal. Definitely an annoying start. Fedechev, thank you for the 4th month. Welcome, welcome. Opponent doesn't play a second land. Hmm. Oh, I just realized that. Oh no, I just drew this now. But I have a play. I can play 1 mana. Hmm. Kind of want to kill the Vexing Bubble. What should I do now? Now I think I'm just going weapons manufacturing. I don't care about dumping sphere right now. I could have gone 1 mana explosives. Can do that later. What you almost ever send? Hmm, that's annoying. I think I'm gonna go Ravager. I'm still gonna be able to get a Mox Opal and turn it online next turn. But it doesn't want to crack this Vexing Bubble, despite they don't have a second land. Hmm. Dismember. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Mox Opal here. Because I have explosives for 1 crack right now. Yeah, I think this actually leads me to play Kappa Cannoneer, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna go explosives for 1. Man, it's so crazy how this deck gets to play 4 explosives main deck. Such a good card. So I'm gonna crack explosives, and then I can go Mox Opal, Claws of Gix, Kappa Cannoneer. Yep, GG. Okay, round number 2. Opponent kick things off with a polluted delta. Our hand's solid. Not gonna mulligan it. Let's see. Netherglyph. Okay. I can go turn 1 explosives for 1. Or I can also just go untap land, explosives for 0, Tomo script go, so that I have rebuke up. Is that a good play? It could be good, but at the same time, I think the opponent deck has a million one-offs, one-drops. Coach Nobit, I think about the 24th month. So what I'm doing here is going to be explosives on 1 and pass. Holding the Tomo script in case I drop Pinnacle Emissary. When it passes, scared of my explosives. I drew mono 1-drops. Classic. This deck has 3 1-drops. I drew 2 of them. I know I had 1 in my hands. Alright, let's go Saga Go. We're gonna correct the explosives end of turn or play Rebuke. Pretty clean. This is Orc end of turn, maybe. Even if I should counter, I think I will. That's a risk my opponent doesn't play a thing next turn. Okay, they correct the bubble right away to grow the Netherglyph. Opponent played Burning Inquiry, discarded 2 Rebuke Kappa weapons, and give me another Urza Saga. Very strong. Very happy I countered a Orcish Bowmaster. I'm gonna play a bunch of zeros to make my construct a relevant threat. Although my opponent Netherglyph is too large right now, I may just need to crack it. How about I play a 1-drop, something like Engineered Explosives. Let me think. Because I want to crack the explosives to kill your Netherglyph. But it has Detective Phoenix in the bin, which is scary. I don't want to go 1-man explosives again. I know it sounds awkward, but I think my opponent is sent backing 1-drops because I have the explosives already in play. So I think it's a good use of my extra mana that I have this turn. Krang is in the deck. Just played a 1 match. No, haven't run it yet. I'll play more to try to cut out, but it obviously seems like a one of, you know. It's a good late game. By late I mean turn 4. Cycle straight wraith, okay. I have Tormod's Crypt. Hmm. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I should have just cracked the crypt and made a construct. That was the best play. I missed that play. I definitely missed that play. I don't know why I missed that play. Anyway, they got Detective Phoenix down. The attack and I cracked the explosives. They play another inquiry. Okay. Let's see if they find a hollow one. They pass. Hmm. So what have I cited? Oh, this is game one. Hmm. Make a construct. Place Parblev Canal. Play Pythian Needle. What does the Saga get? Hmm. Mox Opal, and then I have explosives up. Maybe I play weapons manufacturing. Could have gone skateboard race, but I think I shouldn't. I think landing down the weapons manufacturing is very good. It's not gonna crack the crypt. Maybe a mistake, but okay. Discarding Channeler Delta. Playing Bubble. But I can flashback Goif, but I need to fetch first. They have one card in and only. Maybe a hollow one. Pass. I can get a skateboard or I can get Claws of Gix. I think I should get Claws of Gix. I'm gonna go Mox Opal. There's one card in, I could have Fatal Push. And also, there's no need for me to win this turn. Just assembling Claws of Gix plus weapons manufacturing is just so safe that you really can't lose. Maybe they had a one drop. I don't know. All right. Game two. I don't like Pithing Needle. Hmm. Don't like maybe Rebuke. I want to bring in Galblast. That's it. Cage has some merits, but I don't think it's that good. I think I don't need Skateboard. I don't need a speed in this matchup. They have Meltdown for sure in the side. That's the Krang. What's the name? Mastermind. Kraken Hatchling for 30 months. Hello, my friend. Ooh. Double DRC. Scary. Very scary. Opponent curve here. Maybe I played the new 2-drop that's basically Moonshadow, but also counts for the opponent cards. It doesn't have the 7 limit. Put a discarded Hollow One and Detective Phoenix. Okay. I drew Metallic Reduke. It's a pretty bad draw here. If I watch this show as a child, maybe, but I honestly don't even remember the face of my professors at high school, so I definitely don't remember what I watched as a child. My mom has a theory that I erased all of my memories to give space to magic. And that theory doesn't sound so unreal. It is possible. I just don't have any memories. Moonshadow. They have Detective Phoenix to flashback. I think I'm gonna counter, mostly because I have nothing to do if I don't counter. Meltdown. It's just gonna kill an opal. Not that good here. Especially since they have a second opal in end. Not sure why they had the urge of playing it now. I think I'm gonna go weapons manufacturing opal instead of making a construct. This gives me just, yeah, better gameplay. ERC, yeah, that's gonna be countered, no? Yeah, for sure. The good Detective Phoenix, I'm gonna bounce whatever they keep it on. Gaining 5 life. Mhm. No, sorry. First you attack, and then we bounce. Otherwise, you get to be attacked by the Detective Phoenix. Draw. Make sure it's bubble. Hmm. I think I'm not making constructs. Because I have Krang this turn. I'm gonna draw 4 cards here. Thanks to weapons manufacturing. It was very important that we played weapons last turn, eh? Very, very important. Okay, so now what I have to think is, what do I get? I think I get Claws of Gix. Claws of Zix manufacturer is broken. You should always try to assemble this combo. I can also go Tormod Script, but no, Claws is better, for sure. Gonna go Claws. This triggers. Play Bubble. Play Crank for 2 mana, draw 4. I'll take a screenshot to this, because this is the first Crank we play. As I told you, this is a turn 4 play. Maybe it could be okay as a 2-drop, as a 2-ob. Anyway, 2 mana, draw 4. Make a munition. Nice. Right, so what do we do now? Before we leave, think of it a prime sub. I'm gonna go Kappa first. So many options, so let's think about it. Yeah, I think the right play is Kappa. No, not with the money pool. I have to tap blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This was honestly the nuts. Then we go Opal. We go Tormod's Crypt. I gain a life. Suck this. Hang that. Then I gain a life. Ping that. And then crypt you. Bam! My opponent had board at a graveyard. We had nothing. And now look at us. Fantastic. Fantastic. Fantastic turn. Thanks to Krang Mastermind. Yeah. But if we focused on Urza Saga instead of weapons manufacturing, we would have lost with this game for sure. And number 3, unfortunately, I have a mulligan. Oh no, back-to-back mulligan. Eep. On bottom, and Pinnacle Emissary and Shadow Spear. Maybe not. Maybe Shadow Spear for sure. I think Pinnacle Emissary is bad. Hmm. Yeah, I'll do like this. I'll play and go. Guide of Souls. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go Explosives for 1, or should I give it a surprise to my opponent? No, I think I'll play it. If my opponent, like, waits a bunch around, plays around it, I think it's good. I'm so glad I chose to keep it with my mulligan decision. When it goes Mountain Go, I should probably play Kappa Cannoneer. Not make a construct. Okay, they have Failure, which is gonna probably crush into the Kappa. Do I need to keep Pinnacle? Over what? Over a land? When it goes Galvanic Discharge, just to fly the God of Souls. Oh no! They should have. Oh my god! They should have targeted their own thing. I think they misclicked, or I mean, they didn't know how magic works too. Galvanic Discharge should target your own thing there. This game is over. Wise Words, thank you for the prime sub. Welcome to the stream. I small 2/5 though. You know, even from what didn't misclick or whatever, still pretty good. Pretty good show up for the deck. I think I'm gonna get what, Shadow Spear? I also get Bubble and draw extra cards. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Maybe Spell Bomb. Yeah, Spell Bomb is best. I'm gonna hold the script in my hand in case I double brick. There's no rush to play Torment Script. Oh no, another dog. Wow, yeah, the dog in the graveyard, dog on top, and a dog in hand. How many dogs you play in your Boros deck? No, to get to kill my construct. Okay. Uh, guess I'm gonna go Crypt. Probably just gonna draw a card off of this. Maybe no, maybe just cracking the explosives. Us. Draw a card first and then crack the explosives my play. And then I hold the script to give unblockable to Kappa one more turn. I can blow up my not blow up, alright. They actually blew up. Alright, Boros energy. I got 2 whip flare, 2 blasts. That's it. I'll hmm. What do I want to cut? I think once again I cut skateboard. And then I cut either spell bomb. And then the Emeries. Hand solid, opponent starts with also pride. Once again I have a pithing needle in my hand. Sorry, I meant to say explosives in my hand. Anyway, I'm gonna just go off here and cast a turn to Krang. Playing all the zeros I have, and also the explosives on 0, I think. Just because I need to empty my hand for Krang. Next turn I'll draw 2, but it'll be very big. Like, actually super large. Whip Flare. Wow, what a nice draw. Hmm. Opponent's mana up. They maybe have Consign for Krang. They certainly have Failure, so let's just play this dude. Draw 2 cards, so worse than a thumb monitor here. I guess the body's larger. I think I'm gonna hold the bubble because of Pinnacle Emissary. It is nice to draw a third land, so maybe I should crack it. Should cast it. Yeah, I think I will cast it and crack it. Got Flage from Boros against Affinity, and that's why I should cut Crypt. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Alright, they don't have Flage. They don't have Failure. They have it hit on top. Okay. Armor Ravager. Hmm. This thing doesn't fly. Let's play Saga. I think I'm just gonna play Pinnacle Emissary. Attack just with my flyers. I want to wait this Whip Flare until my opponent plays Failure. But obviously can go Melt down, so playing a 3-drop is nice. Wow, they don't play Failure. Crazy. They don't do anything. Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna go Pinnacle Emissary. Is it worth it? Maybe I should just make Construct. We go to combat. I think I'm happy to attack with everybody now. Hmm. Okay, first strike damage. Combat damage. Wow, opponent just champ attacked. Okay. Sure, I guess I pass. Zubor, I think I'm gonna prime sub. Sure. Is there one format on Arena that someone should focus on? As for playtime, value, and pricing. I think Limited right now on Arena has a lot of tournaments. And if you're good at it, it's free, somewhat. And there's a lot of content about it, lots of podcasts about Limited. So and you can do the data of 17 lands, so it's easier to be better. it's easier to improve. That's what I want to say. It's also fun because it changes every few weeks now. Melee attacks. What do? You blink Riddler. Okay, I'm gonna make a construct and try to eat the failure. See if they have a wild no, meltdown for 0, I thought, but no. I set it out both skateboard and both skateboard and the bomb, I think. Right? I think so. Skateboard and bomb. Yeah. Mm, I don't know. I'm so far ahead. I really don't know what to do. It's like one of these games where you go like, I still had all these after you won. I'm gonna go with Flare, I guess, because I have lethal. Then I attack. Starting hand is a fantastic hand. It really can't be that much better than this one. I mean, I guess Truman Kappa Cannoneer would be nice, but what would be nice would be to be on the play. I have this feeling that I think we lost every single die roll, but maybe I'm wrong. Wow, I drew Kappa. Let's go Pinnacle Emissary. Let's go Welding Jar. If they go push, so be it. That means they're not gonna push my Emery. Yeah, broken end. Actual broken end. Go. They can counter this by going fetch push. Island go, nice. We untap with Emery. There's no better feeling than that. I think I'm going to flashback Pinnacle Emissary. A bit tapped out, but I'm putting a good threat into play. If you only learn Italian from my stream, how are you doing? You'll be ready to attend a football match. Because all you need is anger and insults. Opponent goes cling to dust. Eh, non è male. Va bene, va bene. Actually, I get to play Kappa now. Right? One, two, three, four, five, six. Figo. Let's see if they have subtlety. No, ma come spell Pierce? Ma sei una merda. Bene, no, no paying. Tag for one. Aren't we still happy enough? I would have been happier with a cap I play. You can be happy enough if you want to. Let me flashback tournament script. There's no cap to happiness. You can always be more happy. Yeah, what bad sportsmanship? They didn't let me cast Kappa. I agree. Napcatso. What are you doing there? Napcaster? What? Spell Pierce? Bene? You flashing back Cling to Dust. Va bene? You can tell me what? Kappa? Weapons manufacturing. Okay. E quanti ce n'ho? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tana! Kappa Cannoneer. It's time. Da-dang! Between Affinity versus Dimir Washi, that was my favorite. I mean, favorite is a long. It's like two different good pastas. I like them both. Yeah, you can do a mix. One time you do one time you do the other. Allora, I'm playing against blue black controller. I have Mystical Disputa. Uh, I have basta. Okay. Let's cut Shadow Spera. A Beating Needle, I think, doesn't have targets. Vamos. To get top 32. Che cazzo mi si è aperto qua? I opened something weird. Oh my god. Okay, no, it's gone now. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Game 2's continuing the undefeated run. Mulligan Shimas. Keep Shimas. Bottom. Ravager? Yeah. Do they have Frog Deck? I think not. I think they're Demir Washington. Va bene. Let's go. Let's go. Very good draw. Urza Saga. Yeah, also Japanese. I know every language. I only know Mulligan Shimas, though, actually, in Japanese. Only word I know. Mulligan Shimas. Keep Shimas. And then you show 15 cards in the sideboard. I don't know if you guys know this, but this is such a just what's it called? Come si dice? Like a cultural difference. In Japan, before starting the match, you show your sideboard that you have 15 cards in the sideboard. Not even joking. Like, everybody does that. If you don't do that, you're a filthy tourist. So if you ever go to Japan, remember this. Always go lay out your 15 cards before the game begins. Okay. I decided to go Fairy Islet because my curve is going to be Saga turn 3, Weapons Manufacturing, Dispute. If I go Saga now, then I can't do that. Face up? No, 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 no. Face down, face down. You just have to show that you have 15 cards in the sideboard. Not less, no more. And this is every game, even game 2 and 3. Show your sideboard face down that you have 15 cards. Remember when I went there first time 2017, I didn't know what was happening. Actually, like nobody told me. I didn't know what was happening. What happens if you put, yeah, you just show that you have 14 cards, for example. Sometimes people do that. Okay, now we go safely, turn 2 weapons. This was a very important sequencing moment. Very important sequencing moment. course, they can have multiple interaction, but I think I've done my best. Vabbè, cazzi miei. Niente, I think I just pass. Yeah, go. Yeah, I know it's in the tournament rules, but nobody does it. You know what's also in the tournament rules? That you have to present the deck to your opponent every time you shuffle. Your opponent must cut your deck every single time. If they don't do that, you have to remind them that it's in the rules that they have to cut the deck. A very important rule to follow. Sink into stupor. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think I'm just gonna play this tap and play my whole hand pass. Loves to draw Krang here. Draw 4. My token is a 5/5. Tu mi piaci tanto. Now, what do they do? I may lose this game, but I think we sequenced it correctly, given the cards we drew. And I just had double answer on turn with 2 mana, which is not that common. For real, for real. You have to always present the deck to your opponent, and they have to cut it. Very important to follow. Obviously, they want to make me do the thing up sorcery speed, so maybe they can stun it. Or they can draw with Kaido. I think I should do this anyway. They clearly don't have push. Otherwise, they would attack with both. I think if they stun it, I think it's okay. Maybe they don't care about this orc, but what happens is they get to draw cards with Kaido. No, chat. Did you see what just happened? I'm not gonna say it in case my opponent's watching, but something very important happened in this combat phase. Let's see if they notice it. Drum roll. What's Kaito gonna do? +1, 0, -2. Oh, I'm rhyming. Or a rapper, basically. Yeah, I took damage with the Fiery Eyelet. So if Kaito zeros, I literally made a token because I didn't want to make my opponent deal me damage, and it took damage. That's brutal. No, they did it! They did it. They noticed. Explosives on 0, puttana Eva. Ok. Herals, ¿cómo vas? Molto bene, molto bene. In just few hours, soon after the stream, I'm gonna head to Turin. I'll take a train. By the way, 87 euro train to Turin. I'm gonna do some 2 days of standard testing with my friends. Then on Saturday, I'm gonna do a commentary, and finally, I'll go play the Southeast Asia Regional Championship next week. Hmm. Opponent F me pretty hard, also because they don't have the needle. Okay, I think what has to happen is, man, if only I had needle in my deck. I should just pass priority here. I shouldn't float mana. I'll pass priority. They have to crack the explosives now. No? What if I have needle? Testa de cazzo. Guardate, if only I had needle. Because the reason is, I tell you why I didn't float mana. Because I pass priority, the opponent has to crack the explosives, and then I can make a construct, and can get a skateboard. But instead, they just outplay me there. I mean, let's lose the first game. It's okay, acceptable to lose the first game. When I play Papageddon, I'll be casting. I'll be commentating Papageddon. Do I bring in the needle? I have my own explosives. Yeah, Put has played perfect the last two turns. Very expert player. All right, let's bring in one Galvanic Blast just in case there are four. Okay, my hand is solid here. I can go turn one bomb. Turn two, we'll see, we'll see. They have Dispute and Spells in there on turn one up. But and also push, of course. Push had his claws with gigs before. I think I'm gonna go Emery here. Maybe not. Maybe Ravager is better, but then I can counterspell my Emery. Yeah, no, let's play Emery. But I can have push or dispute. Inculato. Okay. I'm gonna draw a card off of the bomb. I think I'll draw it right away because of Orcish Bowmaster. Come on, deck. Stop giving me bad cards. Give me the good cards. Where's the Pinnacle Emissary? Where's the, I don't know, Weapons Manufacturing? I want the good cards. Multiple better six? I could have. It's in the rules. Alright. Let's hope they don't have another dispute. Nice. Thomas Crypt. You're always allowed to mulligan. If that's the thing you want to do. And then pass. Oh, spells in there. Sure. Pass. Mhm. Kappa, 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 kappa. Where are you? Where are you? Attacco. And play Pinnacle Emissary. Counter target spell. Go. Not cracking Crypt. Not playing around Murktide. If they have it, they have it. when it showed me Snapcaster Mage, so this script is gonna stay here until I want. I've only seen Undercity Sewers reprinted in the new set. Did they reprint all 10 of them? I didn't pay attention. We haven't seen Frog, no. I think they're playing Washington, even though they haven't seen a Washington yet. Is this a subtlety? Hmm. Wan Shi Tong. Ciao. Ciao, amico. 3 mana, 3/3. No Kappa Cannoneer for me. I'm at 13 already. Somehow. Just Undercity Sewers was reprinted. Nice. Makes sense for the lore, right? You ordered Edict. Alright. And it's gunning down my Pinnacle series. Exposition 0. Che comunque non è male. Okay. I drew a playset of this. Ribbit Trespasser. You said this against Affinity? Why? Oh my god. Yeah, I could attack here. I actually have to stay back so I don't die to removal spell. The drones can chomp the Wan Shi Tong. Pretty ironic that my loss in this league is to Blue Black Wan Shi Tong, which is, the other deck I love. Oh, by the way, updates on my Wan Shi Tong collection. I have 3 now. I'm only missing 1 to complete the playset. This weekend at 4 Season, I purchased 2 of them. With the because you were winning store credit. I got, I don't know, a bunch of store credit throughout the days. I main cashed every day. Do I have 5 mana Wan Shi Tong? No, I think that sucks. Il cappone paura non ne ha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. F6. Your dispute? Subtlety. Wow, pitching Kaido. Alright. Top. Go. Meltdown alert. No. GG. Well played, opponent. Well played. Well played. Very well played. Capturing. I think that was the biggest, the biggest switch. But overall, no regrets. Yeah, I'm coming to Turin tomorrow, actually. How's the weather? Let's begin here. I'm gonna go Fairy Islet, play a bunch of zeros, and then play Emery. I'm not gonna play Claws because I want to be able to top deck the Pinnacle Emissary. Mountain and Holy Heat seems fine. We already got nothing. Um, running out of luck here. You use them all in the first 7 games. I'm gonna counter this. Well, it seems like they're playing Prowess here. Or Blue-Red Murktide, I don't know. Well, let's draw a Kappa Cannoneer. Or Saga. Or Krang. Can I cast Krang? I can. No, I can't. And complain about this. I have the combo, weapons plus claws. Surgical Kappa Cannoneer. Alright, we definitely know the opponent's not sniping. That's a relief. Index Surgical. Let's play weapons. I think I want to play Tapland. A Quarry Steel Cutter. I have 3 cards in hand. Followed by Preordain. Draw. Pithing Needle. What does it do? Well, Fiery Islet, Quarry Steel Cutter are the 2 options. I think I'll draw a card first. Funny. I want to name Fiery Islet, but I drew another one. Guess I'm naming Quarry Steel Cutter now. And then I'm going to sacrifice the munition right away. Kill that. Mutagenic growth. Huh. Pass. Of course, Needle on Corey doesn't really do anything. It only stops them from equipping for 2 mana, which is something that doesn't really happen. Monster is Swift Spear. I could have named Scallion Tarn, but so what they do? Lava Dart, maybe? Yeah. A lot of damage. My 5 life. Hey, Urban Ravager is a great draw. What am I doing? One card. Killing that and passing. Putting draws with Fiery Islet. If I hadn't drawn so many Fiery Islets, I would have snap named Fiery Islet with Pit Needle. But I drew so many that I couldn't name it. Maybe I should have still named it, even though I had it. I don't know. A top opponent doesn't have two spells in their two cards. Violent Urge. No, 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 no. Kanji, 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 kanji. Okay. Tormod's Crypt. So that you lose Delirium. There's something in response. Huh. Okay. And I lose. Yeah. Hmm. This should be a good matchup. Let's hope to turn it around plus sideboard. I'll bring in the Galblasts for the Needle and the Krang. Yeah, seems like a fast matchup. Turn one Emery. I'm not gonna crack the bubble because if I draw a 0, I get to play turn 2 Kappa. Alright, now I think I should crack it. Looking for a third land for Saga. I think I'll play Opal. Yeah, I'll play Opal. Maybe I shouldn't because of Meltdown. I think it's fine for Meltdown though. See what they have. Okay, nothing. Draw. I could go Kappa. I think I can't really lose if I go Kappa, top lane go. Go Kappa Shadow Sphere. When it attacks me with both, I'm not blocking. Even if they're bluffing mutagenic growth, I can't fail. I can't fall for it. I can't fall for it. Hmm. I'm thinking about going just construct, get Opal, equip the Shadow Spear on the Kappa. The skateboard, but it's not lethal, right? I'd be dealing 14. Urza Saga matchups should always be favorite against red decks because of Shadow Spear plus Construct plus Kappa, things like this. Of course, they have decent chance, but the Kappa remains and it'll be lethal. I guess it's not lethal next turn, but I think we had to draw very, very bad game one to lose. I had weapons manufacturer clause of big Gix. I just didn't draw artifacts. It was reasonable, I guess. I guess they lose this game. It's not over yet. Yeah, Meltdown made it much more playable for sure. Still mutagenic growth, or at least they represented it last turn. I might be dead to Lava Dart. Lava, if their last two cards are Lava Dart mutagenic growth, I can die. Not counting, but this is a lot of damage. 8, 12, 15, 16. Yeah, if they mutagenic growth, I'm dead. Wow. Crazy. Be a crazy ending of this video. Got two. Oh, wow. No, they binned it with the surveil. Okay. Do they have it? Last card in hand. Is it mutagenic growth? Let's see. It's the last card in hand mutagenic growth. It is. Wow. All right, GG. Well played, opponent. Turn 4 kill with just turn 1 bowl, turn 2 Corey go, I guess. I guess it is true. If I kept Kappa 1 turn earlier, oh, I don't think I could have. Yeah, GG. That's gonna be it for this video. I think Krang performed well. Maybe we should play 2 soon. I think Skateboard is, same as our sport boots, whatever. But yeah, maybe next video I'll play Krang again. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this modern video. Let me know. Subscribe to the channel and I'll see you next time.